Hi guys, welcome back. Let me guess, you've been told to analyze better or just learn more quotes, but no one actually breaks it down. Here is how I got a 9 in English literature and how you can too. My first tip is to learn one powerful quote per theme. You do not need to memorize 20 quotes, right? You just need to learn one powerful, versatile, and impact quote. For example, in Macbeth, for ambition, the quote would be, "Vaulting ambition which overleaps itself." You can link this one line, right, to Macbeth's downfall, to his relationship with Lady Macbeth, and to his divine punishment. So if I were to want to work on that quote, after I've learned it, I would say, what does this mean literally, symbolically, and in context? There are so many things you can say for Macbeth. You can talk about the Bible and hell. You can talk about so many things, demons. My second tip is context in 3 sentences. Context should not feel like a history lesson. You need 2 to 3 bulletproof lines per text. For example, written in Jacobean England under King James I, Macbeth explores the dangers of regicide in a deeply patriarchal and superstitious society. That, in my opinion, will frame almost any Macbeth essay. My third point is the essay planning technique. Spend a good 3 to 5 minutes planning, and I know that sounds like a waste under pressure, but it really isn't. Think of 3 clear arguments. Match each one with a quote, context, and language device. The reason for this is, if your plan is solid, the essay will quite literally write itself and you will not ramble. My fourth tip is to use the PEELE structure, paragraph structure. Now in school I learned just the PEEL, but right now I'm telling you PEELE, which stands for point, evidence, explain, link to theme or context, and the effect on reader. Now the final E is where you shine. The effect on reader is where you shine. If your argument is that Lady Macbeth is powerful, don't just say Lady Macbeth is powerful. Talk about how her power disturbs the Jacobean ideal of femininity and how that might scare or intrigue the audience. My last point is practice high-level analysis, which goes back to the motto, right, of do not only start preparing or revising for your exam the night before. So for this, you have to take one quote and say 3 different things about it. For example, fair is foul and foul is fair. The first point would be the witches blur morality. The second point would be Macbeth's evil is cloaked in nobility, that is covered in nobility. The third point would be that the entire play is about deception. One quote, 3 layers. Now that is grade 9 depth. Now imagine if you did that for 3 other quotes. You're gonna quite literally smash it. If this helped, I've got a whole series about how to smash every GCSE subject with realistic and actual revision. You have to subscribe so you don't miss on the next one. I wish you good luck and I'll be talking to you again shortly.